this, boys?
It's me,
Adam here, aka Atomfactor. And I've made 2 videos so far. Best home workout and best workout at the gym. But the most important part, 80 to 90% of a great body is good nutrition. In today's video, I'm gonna show you what I eat in a day. So strap in, get on your aprons, and have your knives out.
Now, before anything, we gotta have all of our ingredients out. The main course for this meal, and a lot of my meals, is a juicy, flavorful ribeye. I like to order mine from Costco. I get it in bulk. And as long as you don't mind cutting it yourself, you have reasonably priced meat for the whole week, and sometimes even more depending on how much you eat in a day. Next, here's what I'll be using to cook this up. Got beef tallow, butter, and of course, some salt. Now, I'm personally pretty simple with my seasonings. I only use salt, but if you want to use pepper, thyme, paprika, go whatever you want. It's your preference. Now, once I got all my steaks pre-salted, I'm gonna move on to cooking it. I like that nice juicy golden brown on it, so I'm gonna get that beef tallow in there, put the stove on a nice medium high, and get that sear on both sides, really get that smoky juices just stirring in there. Oh, that smells so divine. Now I'm gonna flip it over and wait for that golden brown once more. Okay, once these are done, I'm gonna plop a nice big block of butter on top and pop it in the oven. 450 for 8 minutes. That cooks it to about a medium, but you could cook it less or more depending on how you like it.
Little crispy, little black.
I will tell you this makes for a juicy steak. Okay, the thing is I still have this pan. What's next? Well, as you see, I got 8 eggs. Sometimes I use 10, sometimes I got 12. When you got the gains, you gotta eat a lot. But we're trying to have nutrient dense, very delicious, flavorful, healthy meals. I get my 8 eggs, crack them in the pan, but wait, what am I gonna do with this grease, this juices, this flavor? I pour it out, I wash the pan, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna pour the grease back in the pan and use that butter as well. All those flavors, those juices, those smokiness, we're like a witch or a wizard making a concoction, a potion, it's alchemy. But though, based on personal preference, again, you want to adjust how much of that smokiness, that grease, that flavor you use. The reason being is the more fat you use, quantity, calculations of fat compared to butter, the smokier your eggs are going to taste. And depending on how smoky you want the eggs is going to determine how much you put in there. I don't like too much smokiness, but I like that little hint of it, Of course, salt it. I do fried because I find it convenient, but you can scramble or even boil your eggs if you'd like. But very, very important note, keep your eggshells. Do not throw them away. Put them back in the bowl or a container, just have them laying on a paper towel. Keep your eggshells. You will see why at the very end. It is crucial. And again, I'm simple with the seasoning. I add a little salt to the eggs and we're good to go. Oh, and a big thing with my eggs, I like to have them a little yolky. I do like to cook them because, again, you don't want to have raw eggs. The reason is some people like to drink egg whites. I know even more places, more dates made it popular, but raw egg whites can inhibit vitamin B absorption. So I like to cook my eggs, fry them, scramble them or whatever, but have my eggs a little bit runny because when the yellow part is runny, it makes the nutrients more bioavailable to you. And now we're on to our final entree. If you love blubbing like a fishy, you're gonna like sardines. Sardines get a bad rap. It's part to cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Sardines are super gross.
Sardines ain't gross. You just have to do it right. A lot of people say they have a tinny taste or a fishy smell. They're simple, cheap, and I'd consider them a superfood on the same levels of eggs, in a lot of ways, red meat. To really pepper it up, it's very simple, and I guarantee you it takes 2 minutes. What we're gonna do is plop butter in a pan, plop your sardines in the pan, lightly salt them, you're done. Again, 1 or 2 minutes. I like to mince mine up, but you could keep them whole. It's all your choice, personal preference. Now, you got the whole thing, your beef is done, your eggs are done, your sardines are done, you got a superfood. Again, I'm using a lot of fats here because fat is not only flavor, but since as you see, there's no carbohydrates here, I'm using plenty of fat because protein is a great building block for muscle, but in terms of energy sources, you have 2 options, carbohydrates or fats. And I'm making sure I get plenty of fat to keep me satiated and full of energy throughout the day and for my exercises. Now, we're on to the eggshells. What do I do with these eggshells? Why not throw them away? What's the point of them? Sometimes bodybuilders mix them in smoothies. Collagen. A lot of people ask me, Adam, do you take collagen powder? What do you use for collagen? Eggshells. Look at this. there's a thin little membrane in between the eggs. And every time I cook eggs, I always take out the membranes. And I love them. They are so nutritious. None of this collagen peptide powder, which it's debated if collagen powder is even works. Or if it's even bioavailable. But animal proteins, similar to how they're more bioavailable than plant-based proteins, I have no doubt, and you probably don't have any doubt either, that just pure collagen from the egg, great. Now look how I'm doing it. You peel it out, bam.
What? Poggers!
And don't worry about doing it perfectly. If you mess up, throw it away or feed it to the dog or cat. It's not gonna kill him.
What the dog doing?
And as you can see, I'm washing it out. Because remember what I said about the vitamin B inhibition from egg whites? I like to wash it just to make sure there's no, flagrant egg whites. So that's a new word. So yeah, that's my meal. And that's what you have for a nutritious ass meal. All in all, it took me about 30 to 40 minutes to cook this whole meal. And you might be saying 30 to 40 minutes, Adam, that's too long. Whoa! Hear me out here. Hear me out. We live in a time of convenience. People go to the Starbucks. People go to McDonald's in the morning. Hell, even people eat less cereal because it's not convenient compared to a Pop-Tart. There's a triangle. There's health, time, and money. And you save all three. You spend more going to Starbucks or McDonald's eating like crap. It's unhealthy for you eating this crap. And it's not even convenient because you're spending more time. If you can just bear the burden, cook it, you don't have to spend 40 minutes every single night. What you could do is sear these steaks, pop them in the oven, and then just bam, pop them in the fridge for the entire week.
Don't lie to me, Walt.
Think about it. If you go to Starbucks, you wait in the line, that's 10 minutes in the morning as opposed to just going in the fridge and just taking it with you. It feels like you're saving time, but you're not. And you're spending more money. As long as you could just bear the brunt of cooking it once a week, you'll be fine. And that's not even bringing up the point of spiking your insulin. You eat this Big Mac sandwiches, because that's what McDonald's breakfast sandwiches are. A Big Mac sandwich with sugar. The McGriddle is so good. A pancake sandwich. What could go wrong? A Pop-Tart. A mini cupcake for dessert. Or for breakfast. It's dessert for breakfast. Spiking your insulin and making you hungry throughout the day. But if you have a nutritious meal that keeps you satiated throughout the whole day, I don't gotta take lunch breaks. I don't take snack breaks. I don't gotta get my dose of caffeine. I eat once and I'm good for the entire day, focused, energized, and I'm good. So you have to think of that point. Oh wow, you take so much. 40 minutes? Once throughout the whole week? Maybe once a day, but usually once through the week, so I just cook and then I'm good. As opposed to, oh, I gotta go to Starbucks on my break. I gotta go to Starbucks for my break. If you're addicted, curb it, right? So all in all, save money, save time. And also, I just wanna finish with this. Don't fall for that crap online. Protein brownies. Here's what I eat in a day. I eat protein Rice Krispies. Brother.
Still no bitches.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, you can't have your cake and eat it too. I don't even understand what that saying means. But you're trying to build gangs, eating healthy, and you're eating like crap. No. Like the whole thing of you trying to eat sugary crap that's healthy with protein, it's just not as effective. Sure, you're getting some protein, but how bioavailable is it? How nutritious is it really? Oh, you don't understand. I had protein powder on my Pop-Tart, so it's good for me.
What?
Like, come on. You see what I eat? It's nutritious. And the thing is, a lot of people do cheat days. I ain't trying to go on a rant here, but from the way I see it, a lot of these celebrities and even these influencers, I hate that term, go on these cheat day diets because they're on a calorie deficit and they're not getting enough nutrition in them that their body being so hungry, they just splurge out on every Sunday of the week. Me, I don't do cheat days because I make sure I eat 4,000 to 5,000 calories a day, sometimes more. And it's so much and so nutritious. And as you can see, I'm not fat, that I'm getting so much good nutrition in me, I don't even feel the need to cheat. I don't want to cheat because I want to feel that mind grog in that bog, in that dog, in that log, on the fog, on the hog. I feel good and I want you to feel good and I want you to get those gains. Stay up, boys. Stay strong and don't eat like crap. Deuces, boys.
Quick update, boys. I'm absolutely crushing. Got the steaks done. Only some of the fat left. I typically like to mix the fat with the meat. No, you need a lot of fat. I got one egg left. absolutely demolished. Even the plate's demolished. I probably shouldn't have used this knife on this plate, but oh my god.